Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the end of this week's Flag Friday. This week we traveled along the Midwestern region of the United States, and with all the clues you received, you had to decide which U.S. state was the correct answer. Let's take a quick review of this week's clues. On Monday, February 3, 2025, you began the week with your first set of instructions. The instructions you received read the following. Welcome to another week here at Flag Friday. This week we will concentrate on the United States. So, for your first set of instructions for this week, you must list all the U.S. states that are considered to be in the Midwestern region of the U.S. If you followed the instructions correctly, you should have had the following states on your list: Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, Ohio, South Dakota, Wisconsin. Now, let's take a look at your clue you received on Tuesday. On Tuesday, February 4, 2025, you received your first official clues for the week. Your clues for Tuesday read as follows. In 2001, according to the North American Vexillology Association, this U.S. state's flag was ranked 49th out of 72 flags. In 2001, according to the North American Vexillology Association, this U.S. state's flag was ranked 42nd out of 72 flags. If you followed the first two clues you received correctly, you should have eliminated the following U.S. states: Illinois and Iowa. Now, let's take a look at Wednesday's clue. On Wednesday, February 5, 2025, you received your next set of clues that required you to eliminate 3 U.S. states. Here were your clues. Eliminate the U.S. state that has the wagon train heading west pictured on their flag. Eliminate the U.S. state that adopted their flag on November 9, 1909. Eliminate the U.S. state that has the only non-rectangular shaped flag. If you followed these 3 clues correctly, you should have eliminated the following U.S. states: Kansas, Ohio, and South Dakota. Now, let's take a look at your final clue on Thursday. On Thursday, February 6, 2025, you had to decide your answer out of the remaining U.S. states on your list from the following statement. I remember watching the Winter Olympics one year and seeing a gold torch on display, and surrounded by a circle of 13 stars, and the last thing I remember was the flame on top of the torch had 7 rays that lead to 7 stars. Now that you received your last clue of the week, which U.S. state is the answer for Flag Friday? I'll give you a moment to decide. This week's answer for Flag Friday is the U.S. state of Indiana. If you picked Indiana as your answer for the week, congratulations. Let's take a look at this wonderful state in the Midwest. Indiana was admitted to the Union on December 11, 1816 as the 19th state. The capital of Indiana is the city of Indianapolis. Indiana was a territory before being admitted to the Union. The nickname of the state is the Hoosier State. The motto of the state is the Crossroads of America. The state of Indiana is bordered by Lake Michigan, Michigan, Ohio, Ohio River, Kentucky, Wabash River, and Illinois. Indiana is the 17th most populous state in the United States, and the 38th largest by area in the country. The current flag was adopted on May 31, 1917, and was designed by Paul Hadley. This is Indiana's 3rd official flag for the state. According to the North American Vexillology Association, the state of Indiana's flag was ranked 32nd out of 72 flags around the continent. Now, let's take a look at your extra credit clue for Heritage Flag. Welcome to another edition of Heritage Friday. Today, you will receive extra credit clues for extra points. You have the choice to either answer all of them or only one. Here are your clues for today. Which Caribbean country is celebrating their independence today? In celebration of Black History Month, which heritage celebration starts on February 7th and ends on February 13th? You now have received your 2 clues for Heritage Friday. Remember to submit your answers by the end of the day at flagademics@gmail.com or in the comments below this video. This concludes today's episode of this week's Flag Friday. Thank you for watching and participating. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. See you next time.